been a while since I've seen gas prices under $5, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, welcome to the middle of nowhere, Kentucky.
Well, we're stopping at a gas station, McDonald's, here somewhere in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky as well. And I got oatmeal for the first time, and it is half full. So
yeah,
half measures here at
least it's half full, not empty. Yeah, this is just like the middle of nowhere. We're like 45 minutes outside of Louisville now. So we'll get there. We're going to Kentucky Kingdom today. I didn't mention that. So
planned on getting to the park around opening at 10, but it is now 10:18 and we still have about 45 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah, oopsie daisies, we're stupid. I usually check time changes. I just didn't this time because oops.
Also, I got a biscuit and they gave me a muffin, but I don't feel like going back in there, so I guess I'm eating a muffin now. All right, we made it at 11:13. We're gonna be like an hour and a half late to park opening, but it's fine. As you can see, Kentucky Kingdom shares a parking lot with the Kentucky Fair and Exposition Center, which is very funky, but gate 2 is the gate you go into. Parking's $10. It's actually not bad. Most amusement parks charge like $25 now, pretty standard, so it could be worse. I mean, they could definitely use a new toll booth here. This thing kind of looks like it's falling apart, but I believe this is not owned by Herschend / Kentucky Kingdom. I think it's just owned by the fair boards, so that would be their job to fix, which means it probably won't be fixed. But it looks fine on camera, but in person, it's a little old little shack. Not wasting any time since we're so much later than we thought we'd be, because apparently we can't do time zones. But yeah, I'm excited to get back in here. We came here once last year. Yeah, plane coming in. The airport's right over there, which is why they can't build anything tall here. But I do have some pretty solid roller coasters considering their height restriction. And it's a pretty solid park overall. Definitely a lot of issues. I should, do a whole review on it. Maybe I will at some point. We'll see if I have time. They share a parking lot with the Exposition Center, which you can see right there. So we were thinking, like, how much does the Exposition Center make off of just Kentucky Kingdom parking? Because I think they get all the money for that because it's their parking lot. And what the heck? They just got this storage area by the parking lot.
It's a shipping container.
Not blocked from view at all. That's not Herschend. No, but these globe things, that's like what they use for Festival of Nations at Dollywood, which they don't have anymore. So I wonder if they're going to do something like that here and they just ship that over here. I don't know. We both got stopped today. But yeah, they have the Evolve system here too, implemented this year, just like Dollywood. Of course, both a Herschend Park. And check out this. They couldn't come up with a better name than Pumpkins at Kentucky Kingdom. That's just kind of funny. I don't know why. Also, this picture was definitely taken at either Dollywood or STC, and I'm not sure which one, but anyways. It's a very good looking front of the park for sure. Unfortunately, things kind of fall apart near the back. It's very weird, but I'm hoping with some Herschend love, we can see within the next few years this place picking up a bit, but it'll take quite a few years. First coaster we passed, Lightning Run, is running one train and has that line. So gonna pass on that and keep going. Their water coaster up there is permanently closed, but they haven't taken it down yet. But it's kind of weird for them to close it, and kind of sad because that was the original Pro Slide water coaster. That was the first one they ever built. So we're going all the way back to Stormchaser to see how it's doing. You have to walk through the water park to get places here, which is kind of funky. Although Hurricane Bay, which is the water park, has some of the best theming in the park, like with this kind of swamp themed area and stuff. It's pretty cool. Nathan thought last time that ride didn't get you wet. Here's the funny thing though. This year, at least today, they're not actually running water down the trough. So basically it's a roller coaster, we've decided. So that's cool. Freaking beautiful RMC with 2 trains. They're only running 1 train last time we were here, but also the park was dead last year when we were here.
Looks like it's a walk-on.
Yeah, looks like it's still a walk-on. Yeah, because Lightning Rod had a long line. So yeah, should be a blast. I'm ready to get on another RMC. We were originally going to go to Dollywood today, but that ended up not working out because reasons. So at least I get an RMC, I don't get to ride as much. That'd be fun. It's setting back into me now how every ride here does the exact same thing to you. So yeah, it just kind of hurts your eyes. We just got off 2 hype rides on Stormchaser, once in the back row and once almost in the front. I think that's more of a front ride. What do you think?
It is. Yeah, back row, I was like, yeah, that feels like Twisted Colossus, feels the same as I remember. But front row, I was like, wow, this is like some of the strongest surface I've ever felt. Literally had like a good 2-inch gap because the lap bars on this don't hold in place like other RMCs.
No, it's
so
very
like
weird.
on the drop and on those airtime moves, I was literally just absolutely being flung around, and it was like, it feels a little dangerous, but I know it's safe, but it's crazy.
So before we move on, we're going to, we got to ride every coaster here today. So of course that includes the
Some would say
world's tallest loop coaster.
it's pretty big. You get up
It is a decently big one. I've never ridden a Superloop before, so I'm interested to try it. Shut up! Come on.
There we go. Wow. Look at that.
It takes a hot second. What was that?
Superloop done. First time.
The heck was that?
You hang upside down for so long that you really start to feel a head rush, and like you almost kind of, I didn't actually get like a red out, which is the opposite of the grab, but I can feel it coming on. And that right now both my hands are like tingling really hard. Like, that was goofy.
Yeah, that really gets you. It's not like going through a vertical loop on a roller coaster. It's a completely different sensation, and one that you can't get on a roller coaster. There's some wild flats like that out there that you can just only get that kind of experience in a flat like that. But yeah, probably not gonna do that again, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Just like Stormchaser, we got the queue gates not quite lining up properly because they got different trains from the original. These are built by a company called Kumbach. Never heard of them. Looked them up. They haven't done anything else really other than this, so that's great. Yeah, these were not very comfortable trains, but whatever. Literally all the rides have gotten like new station soundtracks this year, which is good because some of them had them last year, but they were kind of cringy. But that's pretty good this year. Even the Superloop had like a station, or like a station kind of, it doesn't have a station, but had a soundtrack going. This one's kind of got a guy talking every once in a while. The only thing is it is too quiet to hear what the voiceovers are saying. However, it's still cool to have them. I just wish they would turn the volume up so you can actually hear what they're saying. All I know is on this one, the guy just laughs like a maniac occasionally. And the new soundtrack's kind of cool, I guess. That was a ride. It happened. We can move on now.
It was rougher than last year.
It's super bumpy now. I didn't mind it last year. I mind it now. It'd be a really fun layout if you weren't concerned about how bumpy it was. So definitely don't want to ride one of those with the old Vekoma restraints, but I'm sure I will at some point in my life. You're saying it'd be really great if they could, like Maury's Pier, was it Great What? No, it's Great Nor'easter.
Great Nor'easter, yeah.
Great, where they had Vekoma come in, completely replace the track. Vekoma, the company that built this, they've gotten a lot better lately. They can actually profile things to be smooth now, and they've done that to a ride in New Jersey, and it's actually really good now, apparently. I haven't ridden it. So if they can come do that here, that'd be awesome. And we know Herschend is working with Vekoma a bit with some of the Dollywood projects, so it'll be awesome to see them come fix this ride, but we'll see if that ever happens. Oh my gosh, what happened here? These posters were pristine last year. In a year, they're just completely ruined. Yeah, this ride's like a couple years old. What the heck? That's a ride that I feel kind of blurs the line between family coaster and thrill coaster because it has some really thrilling moments. I love that first drop, very steep, very nice. Definitely punches a lot more than it looks like it will. And it's consistent airtime. Every airtime he'll delivered some pretty good airtime. I think that was kind of redemption for the Timberliner trains for me. I still wouldn't want them on Voyage, I don't think, but they're They're definitely a lot more comfortable than I remember them being last time, so I guess I just had a bad experience. But we got 2 rides. Both were pretty fantastic. Got some water from like the water filling station they have here. Or they have several, I'm sure. But it's like the warmest, grossest tasting water I've had in a long time. But I'm thirsty, so you know, it works. So they're about to open the giant wheel, which is this massive, freaking massive Ferris wheel. This is most of what you see at Kentucky Kingdom from the interstate when you're coming in. It's a big one. I don't know what the manufacturer on it is. It seems a little old. I think it's one of the original attractions for this whole plot of land here at the Kentucky Kingdom. So yeah. You have to check the swing on every single one of these because there is a lot of them. Ultimate nerd moment, just sitting in front of an old Ferris wheel waiting for it to open. Old Ferris wheels are freaking cool though. I want to ride this thing. It's huge. It is a Vekoma though, we figured out. They're bringing the loose article bins out, and by that I mean the little yellow plastic things because they don't actually have bins at this park for most rides. And so hopefully that means it's about to open. I'll be one of the first riders on this classic Vekoma good old Dutch Ferris wheel. Hey! The most hype I'll ever be. Vekoma amusement rides, baby. Here we go. I mean, Vekoma did get their start doing Ferris wheels, so I'm interested to try one of theirs. Alright, it's windy up here. And a little spooky. We're up 100 feet in the air. 150 feet in the air, yeah, on a giant wheel. Pretty cool views of Kentucky Kingdom though. Definitely wish more parks had sightseeing rides like this. The exposition center and parking lot on the left over here, along with the front half of the park, which is pretty tight and compact through there. Head over to this. It's our bigger side of the park. It's so weird how the water park is just in the middle of it all. Yeah, it's a nice little water park. Stormchaser off in the distance. Louisville behind. There's the airport though. I'd love to see a new station for Lightning Run down there at some point. They're using the old Grease Lightning station right now, which I get they were trying to save money when they were trying to refurb this park as fast as possible back in 2014. But it could use a new building now, I think. Alright, we're going up a second time, so I guess we get multiple rides on here. Multiple go-rounds. It's a little spooky. Probably without stopping this time.
Very windy at the top.
Very windy.
You can really tell when you get up to the top.
Yeah, there's a lot of construction over there. I wonder what that's all about. It's like 2 o'clock, so we figured we should get lunch now, so we're going to the Bourbon Craft House. I think you said this is a new place this year.
I do not remember this last year. I think it was just like an old picnic pavilion.
So,
local craft beer and bourbon and burgers and stuff. So
I don't know. Alcohol sounds like a terrible idea while riding coasters.
Yeah.
But that sounds good. So we're gonna check this out. Both on this side of the table because we gotta see this racing show they got going on up here. They got a lot of space here. I'm guessing because they expect the line to form. Maybe. Don't know. But we ordered the delivery to the table. I'm gonna try a onion jam burger with garlic fries. 10 out of 10. I only have one of these TVs on, which is interesting, and you can't see them well from where the seating is. I feel like this could have been done a little better, moving the TVs back here or something, but yeah, it's fine.
And night and day
got
difference
his
from last
burger.
year. This is one of the, look at this. We got these Parmesan truffle fries.
How are they?
Worth the 99-cent upgrade.
Yeah, it's 99 cents for the truffle fries. That burger and fries are only like $15, which is, I think, a decent deal for theme park food.
Oh yeah.
Lettuce, tomato. It looks good. My prediction is the meat's probably a little cheap, but everything else looks good.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, so it's been about 40 minutes. They lost my burger apparently, but they said it's coming now. Hopefully, the lady was really nice about it. I guess stuff happens, but then also there were several other families that said they just got the wrong thing delivered to their table entirely. So there seems to be some kind of lack of coordination and management going on here. The flatbreads took unreasonably long to come out last year as well, so I'm thinking Kentucky Kingdom just needs a food management overhaul now. It's been an hour and 2 minutes I've sat at this table for an hour and 2 minutes. This better be a damn good burger. Holy crap. That's a lot of people. Let's not go to the water park.
Welcome to Lightning Run.
I think that just became my new favorite ride at Kentucky Kingdom. Definitely favorite coaster.
Oh, it's awesome.
Favorite ride by extension. It's so good. We were in the back row. We hadn't done back row before. That drop is intense in the back row. And you get actually a lot of positive forces. And the airtime was much stronger than what we got on Stormchaser this morning.
Yeah, honestly.
So I compared the two because they're very similar rides in the way the track is profiled and such. You got the inversions on Stormchaser, but here you have more positive forces and a straight drop. So it's more what you're into between those two. But I felt stronger airtime over here this time. So I think I might forego the inversions and say that's my favorite ride. We would go for another one, but we just waited in a 30-minute line, and it's like still a 30-minute line. So we don't want to waste any more time, but Thunder Run it is, baby. Probably the best atmosphere for a coaster here, in my opinion.
Shade.
Yeah, it's only really the only part of the park with shade, and all the structures and theming around it match the wood aesthetic. It's pretty good. Also, the Legend, it's quite a bit, different than I remember. I remember it going by a water park, but this had a nice view of like some car repair shops. So I don't know where the inconsistency is, since I literally rode Legend like a few weeks ago. It's weird, much different than I remembered. All jokes aside, Thunder Run's a solid woody. Got some really nice airtime moments, but quite a bit of dead space. And it's definitely a front row ride. We can tell, we rode in the front, but we can tell pretty much anywhere else it's probably gonna be a little too rough for comfort, especially near the back of the train. But in the front row, I thought it was a really good ride and mostly smooth. They also retracked the lift hill, which is pretty nice. They didn't retract anything else, just the lift hill. But yeah, it was a very smooth lift hill. Not only did they replace the full 5 stack of wood on the lift hill. I'm guessing that's because that hadn't been retracked since like the ride was built and it had to, like, was starting to rot or something. That'd be my guess. I don't know, but that was just funny. Their River Rapids rides open. I've ridden some of these lately that were better than I remembered them being. This one was closed last time I was here, or last time we were here. So I'm gonna ride it now, because it's open. It was closed this morning too. Apparently it breaks down a lot. Looks nice, well themed. Should be cool. I get the feeling that they're not running very many boats in there. We are very damn close. Very close. It's a decent little River Rapids ride. Doesn't really have any boring spots, but unfortunately none of the splashes were all that big, so you didn't get that wet. But had some like sprinklers spraying on you and stuff. And interestingly enough, there's a lot of like weird theming elements with like penguins and cold storage and stuff. Something that used to be like a Mr. Freeze theming type deal. I'm not exactly sure, back when Six Flags owned the park. But it's decent theming, or at least remnants of what used to be decent theming. Why ride Stormchaser when you could ride Stormchasers? Oh yeah. Now this looks like the best ride at Kentucky Kingdom. Guys, it might be broken. That train's empty. And it's going down the stairs. We'll go at least see what's going on over here. Stormchaser went down, but this is a better alternative.
In the ride at waterpark. Sit back, lace up, and enjoy your trip around the rink on the roller skater.
I got stuck in train back. I have to go without him. Have fun. We just crossed back over the road to the front of the park. And now we shall see what's in the 5D movie store. Which, as weird as the name is as far as we can tell, the only gift shop in the park. We haven't seen any others, but it looks nice in here. I think this is where they sell the nano coasters. I got a get some kind of souvenir. So, oh, I hear, ooh, air conditioning, heck yeah. Maybe it's a Herschend thing, because a lot of the Dollywood gift shops have started doing the same thing, but there's just like so much generic garbage here and not like actual Kentucky Kingdom gifts. Although this actually is pretty cool. Like, if the only magnets they have like for specific rides is for Eye of the Storm and Cyclist 360.
That's right, everybody. This is Capone. He's actually our rookie high jumper of the show. He's going to go over that warm-up jump of 24 inches. Let's try that again. There's one. And still at one. Let's go forward.
I think we got two here.
And 4. 4 out of 10.
All right, good enough. Good enough. I got 10.
Rough day, blue team. Rough day.
Ready, set, go! At the lead pulls. He's coming into that tunnel. Over the 2 jumps. Keep our cheering, blue team. Got it!
The dog show was actually really cool. I don't think either of us have walked through King Louie's Playground. Or King Louie's Playland, presented by Kroger. It's their kiddie area of the park. Most of the kiddie rides here. It's a pretty cool little place. It actually has some shade, so that's nice. A much more manageable lightning run line going on here. So let's do it. Tin Lizzies. This ride used to operate at Opryland in Nashville. It was called the Tin Lizzies. It was nice to reunite with Opryland USA's Tin Lizzies once again. I mean, I never got to visit Opryland USA. It closed before I was born. I think same with you.
Yep.
But yeah, they do have their Tin Lizzies up here. As people that grew up in Nashville, it's nice. A remnant of our theme park still alive up here. They fixed Mile High Falls so that water actually goes down it now, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna go ride Stormchaser. Oh my gosh, there's wood under here, like brand new wood. They're turning it back into Twisted Twins, confirmed. RMC is getting CCI'd 2023, get excited. Storm Cellar, that's a funny gift shop name. It wasn't open today though. I don't know where they sell Nintendo coasters or anything unless they don't have them anymore. So freaking weird how they have to stop traffic and let you cross a road at this park. I was gonna cross compare the cinnamon bread here to the Dollywood cinnamon bread, but it's closed. Because the park. Yeah, well the park did close 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
So
I expect rides.
Festival of Nations globe over here. Still cracking me up. It is kind of weird how when you wrap around the parking lot, you start getting some weird backstage stuff going on. Seems like they'd want to hide more of that from the guest view, but whatever. Holy crap. Friends, this is what happens when your only way to exit the park is in a car. A backup of, cars. All right, I'm drenched with sweat now because it's 90 degrees outside, but fun day at Kentucky Kingdom. Definitely a fun park. Solid enough in most respects. There's some different opinions on some rides than I did back in it was just last year when we came here. So yeah, a lot of fun. We're tired now. I want to go home. Sounds like fun. And maybe I'll actually post more videos, like reviews and stuff. Highly possible. We'll see. Bye-bye. Enjoying some Arby's for dinner in Elizabethtown, Ohio. I almost said Ohio. We are not in Ohio. This is Kentucky. Also, the floor is really sticky for some reason, but the food is not sticky, so that's a good thing. This is a pretty good sandwich, and oh my gosh, I have the meats. This is a great moment, like all I've ever wanted in life was the meats, and I have the meats now, so